Hello, I'm the ASMR Psychologist. Welcome to my channel. Now, today we're going to be doing a sleep hypnosis. And this is to help with the fear that illness and disease often brings with it. Now, I'm recording this at the beginning of March 2020, when the world is tackling the coronavirus, or a strain of that virus, and the uncertainty that surrounds this strain we are unfamiliar with is understandably creating some worry, a certain level of fear. And it is important, I think, to keep in our minds that some of us worry about some things, others about other things. But we all do worry. And the disease, the illness that we have to ultimately live our lives alongside can often create worry. A lot of uncertainty, unpredictability surrounds these things, and it of course highlights our mortality, which is a fact that can be difficult to work with, shall we say. So, this sleep hypnosis is intended to help with any worries that you have about, in particular, the coronavirus, but more generally with being human. Okay. Now, I know that some of you prefer a whispering voice, so I will re-record this hypnosis in a whisper in a couple of days' time. And as I always ask, if you like this type of video, let me know by giving me an up thumb and leaving any questions or worries in the comments below, and I will do my best to respond to them. And of course, if you are not already a member of my community, maybe you will consider joining me by subscribing. Okay. Now, today's hypnosis, as always, is going to begin with a visual induction, moving on to a relaxation exercise that will prime your mind and body for the hypnosis. Today's relaxation is more of a physical exercise, so we won't be using visual imagery. I know some people find that hard. I quite like this relaxation exercise. It's actually proven to be very effective for helping reduce stress and anxiety. It teaches us the difference between tension and relaxation in our muscles, so it's quite useful outside of this environment. It might be something that you consider using at another time. And of course, this is a sleep hypnosis, so at the end of the hypnosis itself, I will guide you into a deep and restful sleep from which you will awake fully refreshed and ready to face your day tomorrow. So, if you're ready, let's begin. Get yourself into a position that you feel happy to drift off to sleep from at the end of the hypnosis. Our visual induction, something we've used once before. Okay, so here's the spiral. I want to try and just position it so it doesn't get too much glare. There we go, I think that's good. Okay, so allow your mind to settle within the spiral, ideally at the central point. Allow your mind to be drawn into the spiral so that everything else, all other thoughts, worries, plans, begin to dissolve. They slip to the edge or the periphery of your conscious mind. All of your attention here, as if right now this is the only thing that is important. And as your mind becomes absorbed in the spiral, you feel your body begin to relax, sinking down into the bed. Your mind and your body feel stiller and more peaceful. Everything begins to slow down, and a warm contentment begins to spread through your body and your mind. Now, I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1, and then you can close your eyes. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close your eyes. And just for a moment, enjoy the stillness, the calmness. That the darkness behind your eyes brings. Now, let us take a moment or two to relax your body. Beginning at your feet, I want you to point your toes and tense the muscles in your feet, holding that position, squeezing those muscles, feeling the tension along the top of your foot, rising up through your lower leg to your knee. Hold it, and then on your next exhale, relax those muscles, allow them to become loose and limp, and just enjoy that feeling of warmth and heaviness. Next, I want you to flex your foot, pointing your toes up to the ceiling and feeling this time the tension along the sole of your foot, rising up through your calf to the back of your knee. Hold that tension. Hold those muscles. And then on your next exhale, release the tension in your muscles, allowing them to become loose and limp and deeply relaxed, so that your lower leg sinks down into the bed. Next, on your next in-breath, I want you to squeeze the muscles in your bottom and your thighs. Squeeze them tightly. Hold the tension almost to the point of discomfort. Hold the tension, hold it. On your next exhale, release that tension. Allow those muscles to become loose and limp, deeply relaxed. And as your muscles begin to feel more relaxed, you feel a heaviness and a warmth creeping into them. The whole lower part of your body now sinking down, down into the bed. And next, as you inhale, squeeze your tummy muscles, pulling them back to your spine, sucking in your tummy. Squeeze. Hold the tension. Notice the tension as it radiates round. Hold it. Hold it. On your next exhale, relax, allowing your muscles to become loose, limp, loose On your next inhale, I want you to hold that breath. We're going to hold it for as long as you can, feeling where the tension lies in your upper torso. Notice the tension in the muscles. This is a place where much tension is held throughout the day. Hold that breath and then release it. And as you do, feel the relief of letting go. Feeling your upper body sinking down into the bed, relaxing deeply. Warm, comfortable. Relax. Relax. And now, I'd like you to hold your arms out slightly away from your body, straight as you can, clenching your fists and raising your shoulders up to your ears, so a line of tension is created running all the way from your shoulders down your upper arm, lower arm, to your hands. Hold that tension, squeeze those muscles. Hold it, hold it, and on your next exhale, release the tension. Allow your arms to fall back down to your sides, resting comfortably in the bed. Warm and deeply relaxed and comfortable. And now I want you to focus on the muscles in your face, in particular your jaw, again where many of us hold a lot of tension. On your next inhale, I want you to create tension across your whole face by frowning, wrinkling up your nose as much as you can, and pursing your lips. Squeeze every muscle in your face. Hold it. Hold it. And on your next exhale, allow those muscles to relax. Loose and limp. Your whole body now deeply relaxed, feeling heavy and warm and incredibly comfortable. Now, let us talk about illness, the viruses that may harm us. These are a reminder of our ultimate vulnerability and the uncertainty that this brings for us. Is an ongoing challenge, but very much a part of life that we must manage. We are hardwired to feel uncomfortable about uncertainty. Not knowing can feel like a threat to our survival. Surely we do better if we know what is coming. Maybe, but not necessarily. And this in fact becomes academic because it is not possible to be so fully in control that we know what each next step will be. Peace comes when we accept not only that uncertainty is a part of the fabric of our existence, but that we are resourceful enough and capable enough to be able to cope with what life throws at us. But for so many of us, anxiety is such a familiar place to be, so much so that we seek it out at every opportunity. So illness, disease, and the uncertainty and resulting anxiety that they create presents us with a marvelous opportunity to keep ourselves in a state of high anxiety, alert, and agitation. So familiar does it feel that we are drawn to it. Without realizing we can resist and take a different path. Because it is the case that most things are possible. But to take a different path, one that does not lead us towards stress and anxiety, discomfort and distress, we have to evaluate how likely something actually is, its probability. So, here you must consider the facts and use your experience, wisdom, to accurately evaluate the risk rather than simply take the well-trodden path of catastrophic prediction. For the fact of the matter is that the human race is strong, resilient. We would not have survived this long if this was not the case. Grasp this wisdom. Hold it close to you. Reach for it whenever you feel vulnerable or ill at ease. Feel it inside of you. Feel it now, strong and sure. Allow it to calm you. Death, the knowledge of our mortality, can haunt us. Or it can be the thing that makes life worth living. It can be the thing that enables us to wholeheartedly embrace every experience with love, compassion, curiosity, kindness. Death is what makes life so special. And it is not something to fear, because it is not something unfamiliar, strange or unknown even. Whatever our spiritual beliefs, we return to the place, the existence, the state of consciousness that we came from, the place we were before we were born, before we became individually conscious. This knowledge and the wisdom that you have gathered today during this hypnosis can be with you now, always. And if you embrace it, it will calm you and give you confidence that whatever happens, you will be able to manage, to cope. You will be okay. It will be okay. Now, it is time to let go of this hypnosis and of this day. It is time to sleep, to gently drift off into a deep and restful sleep from which you will awake tomorrow, fully rested and ready to face your day. Allow your mind to begin to drift in and out of consciousness, so that my voice begins to fade away. You are okay. Everything is okay. There is nothing more to do now but sleep. 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 Resting. Regenerating. Deeply relaxed and calm. Sleep. Sleep. Drifting into a deep